we're gonna start off with this. Um, it looks fucking crazy, but hear me out.
This tournament sucks. I hate this fucking tournament. This
All right.
fucking EMZ bullshit.
Everybody buckle up. I'll walk you through on how this is all working out because there's no bracket. This is the bracket. Yes, you heard me correctly. I love brackets. I think if you structure a bracket, everybody knows how a bracket works. You even get some bracket challenges going, and it's good marketing for your tournament. Also good marketing is having phenomenal games, and shout out to these guys for being able to put together a bunch of quality matchups in Thanksgiving week for us. I hate that it comes at the detriment of some of the other traditional MTEs that we've come to know and love, like a Maui or a Battle for Atlantis or a Charleston Classic. But at the same time, they are trying to do something that is positive for players.
Boo!
Fuck the players.
They've
You
put up a
included
pledge.
the women on here, Bieniek. Look at you. You're covering all your bases. You're Mr. Politically Correct over there.
Well, you guys gave me way too much time to do this.
Wait, well, when is
you
the
guys
swing?
had
When does the pendulum swing back? Though I'm all for the players getting some, but I mean, like,
Yeah, done kissing their ass.
doing everything here.
I'm not going to be the one to predict it. Because in fact, the pendulum's swinging further and further. So this year we've got 18 teams in what they're calling the Players Era Festival out in Las Vegas. These games will be played on TNT and True TV throughout the week. There's 18 teams this year. There's no pool play. There's no bracket. It's just madness. That
sounds like failure. Shit. That sounds like failure to me.
Yeah,
like, what am I looking at? Look at like a TV guide catalog right now.
Next year, there's going to be 32, which is even more outrageous, but there's going to be pool play and then turns into a bracket or whatever. Anyways, the way it works is all 18 teams are in this tournament and you're assigned 2 games. And it's just how the tournament directors scheduled your games. They were trying to keep it as matched as possible, early slate and late slate, so that way no teams would have a tough turnaround on Monday or Tuesday. But when they did this, it doesn't match up all the way, and we'll get to that in a second. So now I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, they're only playing 2 games and there's 18 teams. There's going to be multiple teams that are 2-0. And there's betting odds on this. So how do we make money on trying to predict a winner in this tournament with multiple teams possibly being 2-0? And there's 3 total games. That's the max. There's no semifinals, no quarterfinals to get into a championship game. 2 games.
Well,
and
I don't get break the head cold, but
you've got to be 2-0 to play in the championship. And then there's tiebreakers. So here's how the tiebreakers go. It is score differential. So there is a value, or there is like a intrigue of blowing out the opponent.
the fuck is that?
Because if you run up the score, you are going to win your tiebreaker and play for a championship in this. Therefore, getting more, high quality screen time, I guess, and more marketing for your squad. So yes, score differential is the main tiebreaker. Then the next tiebreaker, Colby, you're not going to like this either.
Oh no!
It is most points scored in the 2 games.
Oh,
so not only is it score differential, but then they want you to play offense and score. The max, I forgot to say this too, there is a cap to the score differential. It's 20. So you could beat a team by 35.
Wait, I got you.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out. 2 points right there. There's your goddamn score. Goddamn cats crawling up trees. 5 times 5 is 25. Fuck this place! Fuck it!
So, a great pull on the soundbite there. There is a cap to the score differential. It's 20. So you could win by 35, but it only counts as a max of 20 points.
What the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know.
Little
Let me
League?
get through it though.
You
The
don't
third
forget the
tiebreaker.
cap of 20. You couldn't go past 20. No. You don't forget the cap.
The third tiebreaker is most points scored, and then the fourth tiebreaker is least points allowed. And we'll get to all of that because there are plenty of other markets that you can take advantage of and bet on this, because the way that this tournament making a ton of money is through sponsorships and advertisement deals. Geico has a huge one with the Players Era, and the other big one is MGM. And MGM has plenty of markets that are going to have some fun here. So this is the schedule. The top two rows are Monday. There are two arenas that they're using for this. You got the MGM Grand Garden Arena, which is the main one that they are putting a lot of the big games in.
Smell. You stink.
And then the other one is Michelob Ultra Arena, which is the Las Vegas Aces WNBA arena. Those games will be played on True TV. But there's, 9 games a night, basically, in this tournament. Now let's get to the real nerdy shit. Colby,
Wait, we're just getting to that part now?
yeah, we're just getting to the real
They
nerdy.
deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Colby, do you want to pull it up in your
Yeah, I'm sorry.
thing?
I didn't educate myself on this pre-episode, so everything you're saying just makes me want to just take a blowtorch to this fucking trash.
Here's what I made here. FanDuel odds is what I used because for the most part on the market, they had the best prices on a lot of the teams. Now, working across horizontally is their game 1 and game 2. The KP column is the KenPom score differential. So, like, you're reading this Houston-Syracuse in game 1. Houston's favored by 11. So that's how you read this table.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Houston's your favorite here at plus 330. They're projected to go 2-0 and outscore Syracuse by 11 and outscore Tennessee by 3. Therefore, their tiebreaker at the end is 14, which would be the second largest projected by KenPom. They would play for the championship. And for this example, it would be against Gonzaga. So that's how you read this table here. That is a very nice handicapping tool for this tournament. I tried to color code it for dummies. The green means good. The yellow means that if they're a quality team with a short spread as a dog, if they're able to flip that, then they are one of the contenders for the championship game as well. But yeah, on the far left, the second column, that is their odds to win the Players Era Festival. Houston's your favorite at plus 330. Gonzaga plus 470. Tennessee plus 650. Iowa State 7-1. St. John's and Alabama 15-1. Michigan 16-1. Kansas 17-1. Baylor 18-1. San Diego State and Oregon 20-1. Notre Dame 22-1. Auburn 30-1. Creighton 55-1. Syracuse and Maryland at 80-1. UNLV at 125-1. And Rutgers at 225-1. Mac and Colby, questions. Do you have any questions?
I have a Big 12 bias question. Can the same league play each other in the title game?
The same league can play each other in the title game. Outside of the title game, they are trying their best to not have in-conference matchups.
So theoretically, we could get Houston, Iowa State.
Correct.
Hilarious.
Yes. Colby?
I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up
This is
town.
such a
Shit flying in my mouth.
Dude,
The fuck, I
fucks
can't
are-
see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, mother.
You just
Colby,
sold me on me not watching this fucking tournament.
This is a god-awful tournament.
I mean, what the fuck was that 20-point thing? Point difference, then 20. If you win by 20, we cap it at 20.
I'll tell you what's horrible. You could have a conference game on a fucking neutral floor with no fans there. Like, what the fuck's that? Nobody wants
There's going to be fans there. I think they're reporting some sellouts.
No, bullshit. Not me.
Yeah.
Good
No,
night.
sellouts. No, that's corporate money. MGM sending their employees there for a happy hour.
I don't think you're wrong because we saw
yeah.
MGM place stunts like
That's how the
at the
NFL
Crown
does
last
that
year.
shit. I was like, oh, the NFL tickets are great. You ever? I had a law firm. I used to bartend in Beverly Hills, And shout out to well, I'm not gonna, but look, I got tickets to the Staples Center and the Rams when they came to town, when they first moved to LA, right? And they didn't even give a fuck about the Lakers, the Clippers, or the Rams. It was a fucking. It's like the law firm has fucking tickets. You know what I mean? Like, and then the same like. So I would go to these events, and sometimes, just because I was like free booze in downtown LA. What the fuck? Let's go. But also, you start like talking to some of these people in these private booths and shit, and they're like, "Oh no, I work for AT&T." Actually, everyone here in this section is AT&T. It's fucking terrible. It's all fucking terrible. Soulless. Fuck this tournament. And I appreciate the work you did, buddy.
Yes,
but I'm just saying.
Good job, Noah. Horrible tournament, though.
No, you like convinced me to not watch it.
It's a headache to handicap, but I handicapped every market that there was because, again, I didn't realize that you fools were doing a football show at midnight. So it gave me time to actually give this tournament some love.
Can we go back I said, talk about G5 rather than this? Like, this is terrible.
The games are going to be incredible.
Points? What was that shit?
But I hate the way that this is structured. Give me a fucking bracket. The way that I've watched a podcast.
I don't even care about the bracket. It's the all the other intangible shit.
I agree. I watched a podcast on the whole Players Era Festival. Shout out to Ryan Hammer. I think he does great work. He interviewed one of the founders of Players Era, and they're like, "Yeah, our goal is to bring in the casual fan. You're not bringing in the casual fan by this. You bring them in with a bracket." That's how they understand it. Nobody's doing what I just did.
I'm boycotting this. I will not watch this. I will not watch
it. I'd like to interview that person to shit on them because this is fucking dog shit. This is This is NBA bullshit.
Yes.
This is not college basketball. Yes. This is not Feast Week. This is that made up NBA purple Barney court that I had to watch with that BYU Wisconsin bullshit game. Ooh, mid-season tournament, blah, blah, blah. Like, get that shit out of our game. We don't need it. We got the Maui, we got the Bahamas, we got the PK every other year. We got the Orlando Classic. Get this shit out. This shit is fucking NBA bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible. Terrible.
This is clearly catering to your NBA casual basketball fan, and they're hoping that, those eyeballs parlay into the regular season and conference play.
Fuck that.
Anyways, I ran through all the odds to win this thing. You guys hopefully understand now that you have to be 2-0, but not only is it 2-0, you have to have a high tiebreaker, which is the score differential. So you could have two favorable games. Like, I'll point you to Kansas here. Kansas has two very favorable matchups, Notre Dame and Syracuse. Yes, they don't have Darren Peterson, but they should still win both of those games comfortably. Ken Pom has them beating the Irish by 6 and the Orange by 5. So that tallies up to 11, but that's still just the fourth highest score differential total. So they wouldn't play for the championship game. So that's why their price is 17-1.
Kansas is going to win a rigged tournament.
I don't care.
I'm serious. I appreciate you doing all the work for this, but like, I didn't look into this tournament. I truly will not watch 1 second of this tournament.
You're lying, but
no, because they put enough games tomorrow that I can swiftly avoid the dog shit. You know what I mean? Like, now, if they threw this on a slate where there was no games, this is their problem. They're doing it during Feast Week.
Yeah. Well, they killed every other MTE in the process.
Yes, and that's what pisses me off. It's like, dude, we've had great tournaments. Like, we look forward to these tournaments, and then they shove this NBA fucking
and this is slop. They didn't even do this correctly, and they killed everything.
And Chris picks football 29-23. We're going to cover the games tomorrow. We will go through the games that were played today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day.
Colt Wynn goes, thanks for hyping up the Players Era tournament. Driving to the airport to go watch it right now.
Make sure you boo the fuck out of them and tell them the college experience sent you to fucking jabronis.
Well, I mean, you can still gamble on it, buddy. But I mean,
Coaching, our coaching did a horrible job. The players did a horrible job. We got our ass kicked in that second half.
All right, let's get to the games. My fucking head.
Is Kelvin Sampson going to be motivated to coach this tournament? He's going to be like, fuck this.
I put work into. Let me just run through some of the handicaps that I actually brought.
Not again.
I put some time and effort into it. You guys were doing football. I was doing
sorry.
this.
The floor is yours. I'm just gonna.
My nose was in the
play.
grindstone, grinding for the fans and the audience and the listeners and the viewers. My pick, favorite wise, I have a favorite and a dog that I like. The favorite I like is Gonzaga. They're favored in both of their games. They're going to play a high up-tempo game against Alabama where they're scoring a ton of points, so it's going to help them in the tiebreaker. They're also favored by 4, and then they get an injured, not healthy, they're missing 3 starters, Maryland squad, where they're going to be favored by about 12. So their tiebreaker is going to be high, and I think Gonzaga is pretty good this year. They don't have like a ton of shot makers from deep, but I think Gonzaga is going to be good enough to be competitor to win the title in this tournament, and that's why they're plus 470 on FanDuel. They were plus 500 at ESPN. That was the best price I got. When I ran just Alabama, Maryland, and then possibly Houston, where they would have been a slight dog, that parlay, if you rolled over the money line, was just 225. So getting plus 470 or plus 500 is incredible value. And then I'm going to take you to their opponent, Alabama, at 15 to 1. Care. Again, playing Gonzaga at the high tempo. If they flip that score differential, where right now they're a dog by 4 points, but they're projected to beat UNLV by 13, they would put up 14 in the tiebreaker or whatever. They would be projected as one of the top 2 and play in the final. So I think if Alabama pulls off the upset against Gonzaga, they're in a great spot too. And you're getting them at tremendous value at 15 to 1, where I ran the possible parlay of them beating Gonzaga, UNLV, and Houston. It was just plus 715. So at 15 to 1, you're getting double the value there. I think that's a great pick. Guys, there are also very fun markets outside of just this, if you want me to talk about them.
John makes a good.
I don't care.
John has a good sound.
I have that somewhere here.
No, this is I respect the hell out of your effort on this, and I actually was listening to everything you said.
I can't talk to this son of a bitch. I can't talk to that son of a bitch. I really can't. I can't.
Give me Houston. This will be chalk. Houston and Gonzaga. This just lay the points in every game.
That would be hilarious if it's as complicated as I'm making it sound, which trust me, it is. Yeah. And if it goes chalk, that would be hilarious.
Or Kansas wins a rigged tournament because they got a bullshit draw.
I could see it happening.
Next.
Hey, there is a market for least points scored in the tournament. In that,
you have
Syracuse plays both Houston and Kansas. Yeah. They've played the 365th strength of schedule so far this year, guys.
Yeah.
Their free throw percentage is 353rd in the country at 61.2%. Their offense has been garbage.
Yeah.
I really like them at plus 350 to score the least amount of points in this tournament. That is my favorite future in the TMZ Invitational.
I agree. I like that one too.
Forever wild fishing. Me and you are in the same boat, and I don't even want to know.
It just makes you sad.
You know what I mean? I don't even want to know. Like, I appreciate Bieniek doing the work because he did a good job with it. But
thank you.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. They put together this pile of shit and trying to sell it off to the American people. Fucking horseshit. Who's in charge of this thing?
And the thing that's like, you could have
who's in charge of this? We're tweeting them right now. Who is this?
You can have
who put this on?
We're gonna have conference games potentially on the third day in 3 days. Like, why do we want to see Houston versus Iowa State? We're gonna see it twice in fucking January and February.
I think they're going to try to avoid it the best case possible, and even if like they have to match up a 2-0 team with a 1-1 team, they're going to do it. But if it's the championship based off their tiebreaker rules, I think they're going to have
Who
to
is
do it.
responsible?
It is so Colby. Players Era is a brand name, like it's a company, but the face of it right now is a guy named Seth Berger. He's got two sons that were former D1 college basketball players. One of them was at Lafayette previously.
Seth Burger. How do you spell burger? Is it like the sandwich or like? No, I got it.
Berger. Burger.
Yeah, I found his Twitter.
So while Colby's doing that, I'll take you to
This is the guy. This is the fucking guy.
I'll take you to my next favorite prop future.
Is this the same guy? Yeah, I'm sorry. Continue. I'm just going down a rabbit hole here.
While you're doing
this can't be the same guy.
There is a prop for lowest scoring game in like the opening round or whatever you want to call them on Monday and Tuesday. Notre Dame and Rutgers play each other in this. The projected total is supposed to be 143. Yes, that's the guy.
You're sure that's the guy?
Yeah, 1000%.
Okay.
I watched a pod with him on it. So Notre Dame and Rutgers is a matchup. The total is 143. They are a slight dog in betting price for the lowest score game of day 2 in this over at MGM to Houston, Tennessee. And quite frankly, I think there's more offensive talent in Houston, Tennessee. I know both of those defenses are tremendous. I know both of them play at like a slow pace. But Notre Dame Rutgers is going to be very low scoring. It's plus 300 that it will be the lowest scoring game of the day. Notre Dame already played Ohio State this season. Ohio State loves to run, and that game finished in the 60s. It like totaled at like 128, 129. So I think that's a great play on Tuesday. Colby, this is cold.
It's total fucking bullshit. This is horrible. This is like, dude, if I want to watch the NBA, I'll turn on the NBA. I don't want the NBA in my college basketball. This is great.
There is a prop for highest scoring game as well over at MGM. Again, they're one of the presenting sponsors of this thing. There's plenty of futures markets over there. Alabama is the large favorite in both for both of their games. Night 1, they play Gonzaga. They are the minus 165 favorite for their game to score the most points. In game 2, they play UNLV, and their game is minus 160. The projected total is 179. The second highest projected total is 163. I'm pointing that out because there is a market for team to score the most points in the tournament. Alabama is the favorite. They are the rightful favorite. They're plus 175 there. They play Gonzaga, UNLV. Alabama this season has played the third best strength of schedule in the country. They're running at the 6th fastest tempo in the nation with the 7th best offense and the 60th percent field goal percentage.
Should I add anything to this?
Put a hey in front of his Twitter handle so everybody on this can retweet this.
Correct. Because if you just open it up with @ it won't like pop up and feed.
See, this is why you guys are there. I like this.
This is literally the worst thing I've seen in. Oh, don't even get me started. That guy.
Mac, he's also, Clark is correct here. He's the creator of And One, the basketball company that was popular back in like the early 2000s.
Yeah, I had the sneakers back in the day. I wish I had it now.
Unfucking believable.
I mean, this is even if you got him off the record, he would even admit this is a pile of shit. This is literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Terrible.